Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue on our journey and we're going to start with the prep of our first week of cleansing. Yeah, it's time. Alright, so before we go ahead and get started on reviewing how to get everything rolling there, I'm just going to go ahead and just go over some questions that I thought might be a little beneficial to everyone and kind of give them a little more insight of what I'm thinking as far as starting this cleanse and just dieting and meal prep in general. So I always think that dieting is probably the biggest area of improvement for me. Want to start the progress of starting to shed the pounds that I need, or at least to get to my goal, and then also it's going to be potentially like 80% of my weight loss journey. So it's really important for me to really focus on getting everything together with my diet and my meal plans, because this is going to really make it a little easier for me to start seeing the transition that I'm looking for. So that's why I really think that it's important to first start with getting a good diet plan together before looking into just hitting the gym. So with me, the biggest thing, or my biggest downfall when it comes to dieting, is really just I have a big sweet tooth. I love sweets, cheesecake being my favorite. So I think that my biggest thing is to trying to make sure that I'm cutting a lot of those calories out of my meal plan, and then really working on not just my prep but also just me internally, because ultimately I can do all the meal prep in the world, but if I don't have any kind of discipline to go ahead and get the job done, then I'm going to just end back, where I started. Alright, so the next thing is really just how my schedule looks overall. So just a couple things about me. I am a full-time student, so I frequently have classes during the spring and winter time, or I guess fall, whatever, same difference to me. But as far as that goes, I do have classes full time, so it kind of makes it harder for me to keep up with dieting, because at the end of the day, after I'm done working, I go right into schoolwork, and then right after that, guess what? I'm not willing to cook anything at all. So it's really going to be important for me to focus on putting away time that I can sit down and actually do meal prep at least like once per week, and schedule everything out to where I can just have it ready to go. So the very first thing I just wanted to go ahead and do is just share a couple of things that I'll be using to supplement my diet and cleanse for the week. So the first thing that I am going to be using is a detox tea. I do have a couple that I've tried before. This just being one of the many. So right now you can just go to your local Walmart and actually just get the organic detox. This is pretty good. You'll start your day off with this really before you start with your smoothie cleanse. And this kind of helps get rid of all the toxins that are in your body, and it also help provide more energy. I would say just make sure that you're using the whole box, because it's less likely to do anything at all if you just stop after one or two uses of the detox text. So with doing this cleanse, I feel as though I need to make sure that I am getting enough nutrients during the week that I will be doing this cleanse, and just to kind of supplement the smoothies that I will be taking during this period. I also have just a vegetable, I call it a vegetable shot, veggie shot, whatever you want to call it. But basically you just take a scoop, mix it with some water, or you can even put it into your smoothies, and they also make sure that you get your daily vegetable servings to make sure you're good on the nutrition. And the one that I have that I like a lot, because it doesn't have like that really gritty taste or any kind of real buildup at the bottom of the glass once you're about to drink it, is the Amazing Grass So this one is really good. The one that I use, I believe it has lime flavoring in it. Some of them don't. And when that happens, all I really do is just go ahead and get one of those little lime juices that you can get from any kind of grocery store, just to kind of flavor the shot. It makes it a little more tolerable when you actually go ahead and drink it. I really don't recommend trying to just chug a huge glass of it. I just make sure to pour a tiny little shot of water and then just mix it in together and then chug, chug, chug.
That's nasty.
Alright, so as far as the meal prep, I will start to designate some time for that. I'm shooting for Sundays because I really don't do anything on a Sunday. So perfect time to sit and just take like a good hour or so and make a huge batch of food and kind of portion it out. We'll go ahead and make some other videos where I'll go ahead and kind of show you the kind of meals that I am prepping for myself. These are going to be meals that I go through the internet, you know, and just try to find different options. Because I know one of the biggest things for me is eating the same exact thing. Oh my God, I can't do it. So basically I'll be trying new things, seeing what I like, what I don't like. Maybe you all can give me some suggestions. Just make sure to comment down below and I'll definitely take your suggestions into consideration when I'm looking for what the best or what the next meal plan should be. Alright, and then lastly, so as far as that meal prep, I am going to attempt to do some kind of calorie count, at least just overall, just understanding like which products I'm eating.
Does it contain any additives? Was it raised on a farm? Is this range free? They're bagels.
You know, how many calories in it. And I'm also going to look a little more into the things that are in the foods that I'm eating, so we can kind of learn together on how to go about, you know, seeing what you're eating, how that's going to affect your body, and then also seeing what alternatives there might be to certain foods that we love. So hopefully we find something good. Again, if you come across anything that you think you would like to see cooked or to see what my opinion is about it, I'll be glad to go ahead and make some videos for you guys to kind of, you know, talk it over, and then hopefully that helps out. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and make the smoothie. I'm going to show you step by step on what I do for each of them. I'm going to do at least 3 of them to kind of give you a little bit of a variation on those. So here we go. guys, so we have just wrapped up getting everything together for our cleanse week. So for anyone that is doing this cleanse, the only other tip I can really give is that you can go on Amazon and look up these little drink pouches. It helps you kind of get into the mode of prepping. So you can prep for like 2 or 3 days at a time. That way, you know, the drinks are still good when you're ready to drink them. But other than that, I will go ahead and call it here. And hopefully next time we come back, we start seeing some type of results. Again, I'll try to space out the weigh-ins, because again, I don't want it to be a habit to just think about that number. So maybe every like 2 to 3 weeks or so, we will be checking in. But for this cleanse, I will be just doing the weekly weigh-in. So just stay tuned to that. And I'll also keep you updated on how everything is going for me for that cleansing week. But other than that, my name's Stan. Again, you got me and I got you. And I'll see you next time.